Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Trinidad Recreation Center Playground, groundbreaking. Um, we hope that the rain holds off, of course, for us to be able to get this done, and we'll move along apace. This is beginning another phase of the development of the Trinidad Recreation Center here. I'm glad to be here with our DGS director, Brian Hanlon, who does such a great job of helping us continue to improve, build new opportunities for our people here in the District of Columbia. Our acting director of the department, or interim director, I should say, of the Department of Parks and Recreation, Dr. Sharia Shanklin. We think that our ANC commissioner may be along with us. And we also have the chief of staff for the council member for Ward 5. Where is she? There she is. She's here with us, and she's going to speak on behalf of council member Kenya McDuffie, Jeanette Mobley. Also, isn't it great to see our campers who are here with us today? You know, DPR now has 92 playgrounds, has 72 recreation centers, 42 aquatic pools, I guess I should say, 375 parks, and 1,000 acres of green space across the District of Columbia, which means we have a vast park inventory. We also are moving forward with our Play DC playground improvement initiative. When we started this project, we had 8 playgrounds that we had designated to do. And then a couple of years ago, June of 2012, we were able to identify some additional money that allowed us to add 24 playgrounds, which took us up to 32. And then last year, we found some additional money that took us up to 40 play spaces to be renovated. It is the largest playground improvement project in the history of the District of Columbia. And not only did we designate a total of 40, but we've actually finished and opened 25 of those playgrounds. This one at Trinidad will be a $1.5 million project, and it will be finished by the beginning of November. Which is quick work. There are other playgrounds, of course, in Ward 5 that have been done. Noyes, Harry Thomas Sr., which was about a year ago, I guess, Brentwood, and, of course, Turkey Thicket, which is, there's a lot going on over there, including the building of a new school, a new Brookland school as well. We think that every child in our great city ought to have a safe place to be able to play. I want to thank DPR for the aggressive, assertive, whatever word you want to use, work that is done. DPR is one of the most important agencies in the city because it touches so many people. It touches the youngest of children and the oldest of adults, and there are literally tens of thousands of people who are served by DPR. I'm also proud to once again say, I say this a lot when I go out, and that is that thanks to the work of our DPR leadership, our DPR staff, we are now one of 100 departments out of 3,000 nationally that 100 departments are accredited in the United States, and that is a proud moment for us here in the District of Columbia. I got another big hand for that, man. That's really an accomplishment. You know, all of our new playgrounds, all of our 25, 40, ultimately have a theme, and this will be a superhero theme here at Trinidad. They will include things like a zip line, a climbing dome, a climbing wall, a skate area. Baby swings and belt swings for the older youth, new basketball hoops, outdoor fitness equipment, new game tables, and a large rain garden, which will be part of our Sustainable DC plan that we've worked hard to be able to implement. The transformations like the one here at Trinidad, I think, show the power of parks and recreation across the city. There'll be a field is being done over here as well. I think most people know that KIP is moving into the school building over there, and this field will be completely redone. So we'll have a redone field and a brand new playground, which will be a wonderful addition to this area of the city. This also is a part of the overall DC DPR master plan, which was the first ever comprehensive plan that was ever put in place for recreation, Department of Parks and Recreation in the District of Columbia. And that plan is now implemented, moving forward. It'll be a long time before it's done. It'll be a lot of work, over 10, 15, 20 years to be able to get this done. And we already are underway with that. And like I said, it's the first master plan we've ever had here in the city. There are lots of elements to that, and I'm not going to go through all of that because it's online for those who want to see it. In any event, we're happy to be here today, and we'll be even happier when we get this finished in the first part of November. Again, as I mentioned, Councilmember McDuffie is unable to be with us today, but his chief of staff, who we work very closely with his office, is here with us. And I want to ask Jeanette Mobley if she would come up and say a few words on behalf of Councilmember McDuffie.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. On behalf of Councilmember McDuffie, who is out on vacation today, I just want to bring greetings to all of you. And first of all, he would want me to thank the mayor of this great city for his strong support of recreation and playgrounds. Mr. Mayor, you are awesome. I've been to several of the groundbreakings, Turkey Thicket and Harry Thomas. All the playgrounds have been wonderful. I also want to recognize Mr. Brian Hanlon of DGS, as well as Director Shanklin of DPR, and my colleague, John Stokes, Chief of Staff, who also does an excellent job, as well as all the other staffs. Playgrounds play a vital role in the upbringing of our children because they have an opportunity not only to get all that physical exercise they need, but also to hone their social skills. When I was growing up, I spent every day on a playground, and I still have great memories of that. So again, on behalf of Councilmember McDuffie, I want to commend you all. Let's give a hand to these great-looking children behind us. I certainly hope that you enjoy this playground at Trinidad. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for being out here today, too. Thank you very much, Ms. Mobley, for all the work that you do. You've been a great citizen in this city and very dedicated to making sure that we continue to improve the District of Columbia. I mentioned our director of the Department of General Services a couple of minutes ago. He really has done an extraordinary job of working on our school buildings, working with our libraries, working with our recreation centers, working with so many of our facilities. We brought together all the elements in the city when we started, you know, the police department's construction, the fire departments, the recreation department, and put it under one umbrella. And we had no idea how well that was going to work. But I really think that even though we had lofty goals, it has exceeded the goals that we had. And frankly, that is an enormous tribute to our director of the Department of General Services. Please welcome Brian Hanlon.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Good morning, everybody. For me, these are just such great events. To be able to come out here and celebrate the mayor's vision and leadership and the incredible impact that he has had on our city is such a thrill for me personally. DGS, as the mayor indicated, was created actually October 1st, 2011 is when it began. And a great honor to have been given the opportunity to lead this agency. And, you know, we design, build, maintain, and secure district real estate, which is the very dry, kind of plain description of what we do. But But on a much deeper level, what we do is and something I take very seriously, is literally impact the quality of life for people around the city. Our tagline is we elevate the quality of life, and it's something that we take seriously. All of our projects, we have a goal of 50% minimum CBE participation on our work. And we will, of course, meet or exceed that goal on this project. Our general contractor is Bennett Passion, and these guys are located here in the city, and are also, I believe, doing the Metro Memorial Project, which will be getting underway, and I think last summer did McFarland. So thank you for your work. I want to thank my partner, and I'll just say this. You know, one of the things I love about working for Mayor Gray is he's fostered such a spirit of collaboration. So I get to work with great people like Chancellor Henderson or Dr. Shanklin here, and it just makes the work product so much better for us and a lot more fun. So I want to thank Dr. Shanklin and John Stokes, and of course Miss Mobley's kind words about DGS. Councilmember McDuffie's actually our oversight chair, and I enjoy working with him as well. Lastly, I'll say, you know, we're going to have all of our projects have sustainable elements. We're going to have a rain garden here. It's going to be one of the largest rain gardens that is installed in the city. There have been significant erosion problems here, and we're going to address that. All of our projects are designed and built with sustainability in mind, and I think we've got more LEED Gold and Silver and Platinum projects than most cities, I would say. We'll just say we do. We do. We got it's ours. I'll put a flag in it. We're good. And lastly, my own team. June Locker is not here today. She's the deputy for capital construction for DGS. I want to thank her. Shakrak Garamani. I hope I said that right. And Tom Loveter, and of course Cynthia McClendon, who's over here with Kramer, who helps us manage these projects. Thanks very much.
You've heard our director of the Department of Parks and Recreation mentioned several times, and I think I've been with her 3 or 4 times this week already. Most recently yesterday with the dedication of the new mural over at the William Rumsey Aquatic Center. And she's again here with us today, appropriately so, to help us kick off the construction of this new playground here at Trinidad. Please welcome Dr. Sharia Shanklin.
Good morning, everyone. Okay, I'm going to turn around. Hi, guys. Okay. Thank you, Mayor Gray, for your support of DPR and for your play, DC Vision, and making DC a great place to live, work, and play. Thank you, Director Hanlon, for your support of DPR. Together, we are building and programming fantastic world-class recreation centers and spaces. I'd like to thank the children here today for their Trinidad that are in our camp here at Trinidad Recreation Center, and thank our community leaders who always support us in ways that help us grow and create the beneficial activities that we provide to all members. I'd like to thank our DPR staff here, and specifically our site manager, Anthony Hickenbotham, Jason Lewis, Wendy DeVille, our Chief of Community Recreation, Tony Thompson, our Project Manager, Stacy West, Dietrich Williams, our Area Manager, and our new Chief Operating Officer, Jeffrey McInnes. I am delighted that we are opening a new playground here at Trinidad because playing together on playgrounds actually provide opportunity to have children test ideas, to hone their physical skills, and to create positive social relationships. This playground is really special to us today because the involvement of our children. They were the ones that helped us with this idea of what it should be. And we could learn quite a bit from our children, actually. They attended most of the community meetings and provided us with valuable insights into the design. They chose a superhero theme, and we couldn't be more proud of them. Recreation and leisure, as we've been saying in all of these settings, is vital to our well-being, not just for children, but also for adults, seniors, all of us, and we take that very seriously. DPR has a dedicated staff of over 500 employees, which really grows in the summertime. We have over 600 seasonal hires and 1,300 SYP employees, so we get to about 2,300 employees all. And what we're really proud of is that there's not a single individual in the city that we don't work with in some way, shape, or form. So the entire 648 that are residents of the District of Columbia and their dogs, we serve. The new playground and the new field will provide DPR and residents an opportunity for expanded programming and activities. While we love this playground, I also invite everyone to visit some of the other amazing playgrounds and our other centers across DC, which offers opportunities for all of us to move, grow, and be green. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Shanklin. We have with us today, too, someone who many people say is just one of the pillars of this community. I think we all know that being an advisory neighborhood commissioner is hard work, and you don't get much pay either. As a matter of fact, last time I looked, it was nothing. It's simply the commitment to public service that drives so many of our ANC commissioners, and I'm delighted that Commissioner Vonetta Dumas has joined us today to be able to help us kick off the construction of this new playground. Please welcome Commissioner Vonetta Dumas.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so delighted to be here, and thank you for Mayor Gray for establishing this Play, Grow, and Be Green here in Trinidad. We're so excited. We're so excited about having the rec at Trinidad with Anthony Higginbotham, and so much that he and his staff do for our kids. We're really excited to see them. I like to see them play. I like to see them engaging with one another on the court, and even after the rec is close, I like to see them play. And I actually do walk through the neighborhood as a commissioner, and I do participate with getting to know the young kids and some of the older adults. And this is an amazing opportunity. So I really want to say thank you, Mayor Gray, for bringing this to Trinidad, as well as Councilmember McDuffie and Jeanette for the support that they give us on a regular basis for Trinidad, as well as Trinidad Rec. So thank you so much for all that you're doing, and thank you. And I'm really looking forward to seeing the kids out playing and just interacting in different ways, and thank you so much.
Now, it would not be fitting unless we had one of our young people to speak today with it. And so we want to wrap up with a representative of all the young people who are behind me, inside, walking up the sidewalk at this stage, who will benefit hopefully mightily from this project. Please have a warm welcome for Mr. Karan Savoy.
All right. I think that the playground will be a good attraction for the neighborhood and the community. I think that it will be a great opportunity for kids to explore their limits and things of that sort.
Well, y'all better get out here and explore your limits, I tell you that. That was well said, wasn't it? Succinct and to the point. Thank you very much, Karan. And I guess we'll now move over to actually do the ceremonial part of this, and that is turning the dirt so people can get to work. And in 3 months or so, 4 months or so, we'll have a brand new playground here at Trinidad, along with the new field. All right. 3,